Hello, my name is Dylan Dulac, and today I'm going to be talking about physical abuse of children. First and foremost, we need to define what is considered physical abuse. The textbook definition refers to any non-accidental physical injury to the child and may include striking, stabbing, kicking, burning, biting, or any action that results in a physical impairment or the death of a child, such as shaking or throwing. This includes shaking a baby and causing shaken baby syndrome. And additionally, threats of harm can be considered physical abuse. Now, physical abuse in children is something that a lot of individuals see as a familial issue, and they don't think it's as common as it really is. However, an estimated 1,670 children die every year in the United States from abuse or neglect, and most children are abused by one or both of their parents. Now, the real question is, why should you care? And the answer is simple. When a child is abused, it creates a cycle of abuse that can go on for generations, meaning that an individual who is abused as a child is more likely to commit crimes as an adult and or abuse their own children. So by stopping the abuse before it happens, we're not only protecting the current child, but also future generations. Children who are abused are at risk for mental health issues, physical impairments, and even death. And abuse can severely impact a child's growth and development. So this is affecting how kids are learning and how they are going to grow and develop. Who is most at risk? Well, children who have caregivers who have drug, alcohol issues, have mental health issues, or abused as neglected as children, which is a cycle of abuse, or are low in education and income, or families who already struggle with intimate partner violence, have one or more members in jail or prison, or have high conflict and negative communication styles. So children who are in low-income homes don't have the resources that they need to succeed, are going to have parents that are more stressed out, and when parents are more stressed out, they're more likely to lash out on their child when something isn't going right. Now, what can we do to stop this? There's a lot of interventions that happen on the tertiary level, and not a whole lot that happens on the primary level. A lot of what happens is children getting abused and then someone stepping in to help them, but there's nothing to help stop it before it happens. So one of my favorite interventions is parent-child interaction therapy. It's something I'm very passionate about. And I've recently done another presentation on this, but it's essentially a live coaching of parents to better handle situations in which their child is maybe being a little frustrating. So what happens is a parent will stand in a room with their child, and the child will be given a very difficult task to complete. And the parent will either have the live coach in the room with them, or they will have a headphone on that where they can hear them, and they will be telling them how to react to certain situations so that when they're home, instead of resulting to abuse, they're able to correctly handle situations. This is definitely a tertiary prevention because it's working to break the cycle of abuse and create better habits. A good prevention could be to educate parents. So in classes where parents are learning how to be new parents, also informing them how to handle children when they are being difficult, and showing the warning signs of what abuse looks like. Additionally, educating children at all levels of education is important. Maybe even having a Stop Child Abuse campaign on school campuses to educate children on what mandated reporting is and what constitutes as abuse. So older children, when they see their friends getting abused, maybe they can actually help them if they have the information that they need. And give them resources on where they can go or who they can call if they are ever facing abuse themselves. And how does this help? As parents are the primary abusers, it is important for them to be educated on ways to help themselves. And educating children on how to handle abuse when they face it allows them to understand that the blame is not on them. This shifts the focus from child abuse being a familial problem to a community problem.